In the shadows of the swamp, where survival is carved by tooth and scale, two apex predators collide in a battle with no second chances. Coils meet claws, jaws meet muscle. This is nature's rawest, most brutal face-off. Brace yourself. The wild is about to erupt. In a tense clash of predators, a black mamba slithers toward a murky stream, unaware of the danger lurking beneath. Without warning, a crocodile erupts from the water, snapping at the serpent with brutal force. The mamba narrowly escapes, writhing desperately on the muddy bank. But the crocodile isn't done. It lumbers out, eyes locked on the weakened snake. In a final savage burst, the crocodile seizes the mamba and drags it back into the water, ending the struggle in silence. In the murky stillness of a swamp, chaos erupts. A crocodile surfaces with a massive python locked in its crushing jaws. The struggle is primal and brutal as the crocodile launches into a furious death roll, whipping the snake through the muddy water. Each violent spin tightens its grip, forcing the python deeper into submission. Yet the serpent resists, its body coiling and twitching in defiance. Undeterred, the crocodile maintains its deadly hold, inching closer to final victory. Deep in the Florida Everglades, a fierce battle erupts between an alligator and a massive python locked in a deadly embrace. In the shallow water, the alligator clamps down hard, violently thrashing and biting in a ruthless bid to overpower its prey. The python's body begins to go limp, its resistance fading under the relentless assault. With brutal precision, the alligator hauls the motionless serpent onto the muddy bank. There, without hesitation, it begins to devour its fallen rival, victorious in this brutal clash of titans. On the muddy bank of a silent waterway, a haunting scene unfolds. A crocodile lies still, jaws clamped around the lifeless body of a python. For a tense moment, it seems motionless, like a statue carved from the swamp itself. Then, with a slow and deliberate motion, the crocodile begins to drag its prey through the mud. The python's limp form trails behind, revealing the grim reality. The battle is already over. The predator halts again, clutching its conquest in eerie stillness, master of the moment. A fierce and unforgiving struggle erupts as a crocodile grips a massive python tightly in its jaws. The serpent lashes out, wrapping around the crocodile's head and body in a desperate bid for survival. But the crocodile counters with brutal death rolls, turning the water into a frenzy of motion. It drags the python into deeper water, where the resistance starts to fade. Overwhelmed by sheer force, the python succumbs, marking the crocodile's undeniable triumph. An intense showdown ignites at the water's edge, where a crocodile and a python come face to face. With lightning speed, the crocodile explodes from the shallows, launching a violent attack that sends water spraying into the air. The python thrashes wildly, caught off guard and struggling against the ambush. The water churns as the crocodile drives forward with brutal force, refusing to let go. Each moment grows more chaotic as the fierce encounter unfolds in a storm of splashes and coils. A colossal alligator, possibly one of the largest ever seen, commands the scene with raw dominance. Gripping a lifeless Burmese python in its powerful jaws, it thrashes the massive snake through the air in a chilling display of force. With crushing bites and violent tosses, the alligator asserts its supremacy in the wild. The python's body hangs limp, no match for the giant reptile's sheer strength. One brutal motion after another, the predator begins to consume its kill without hesitation. A brutal clash unfolds in a muddy waterway as an alligator thrashes wildly, locked in a desperate struggle with a powerful python. Coiled tightly around the alligator's snout and head, the snake squeezes with crushing force, even draping part of its body across the gator's back. The water erupts with violent splashes as the alligator shakes, twists, and attempts to bite the constrictor clamped to its face. Both creatures vanish beneath the surface, then erupt again in a furious tangle of jaws and coils. At last, the python loosens its grip and slips away, leaving the alligator to drift slowly, battered but alive. A ferocious confrontation erupts as a snake glides silently through the water, unaware of the predator closing in behind. A massive crocodile suddenly bursts into view, launching a swift and brutal attack. The water explodes in chaos as the crocodile clamps down, dragging the snake into a violent underwater struggle. Resurfacing with its prey still clenched tightly, the crocodile thrashes relentlessly, draining the snake's strength. With dominance sealed, the predator submerges once more, this time to consume its defeated rival. A vicious struggle breaks out in the water as a saltwater crocodile wrestles with a coiled python wrapped tightly around its mouth. Despite the snake's grip, the crocodile refuses to relent, holding firm with crushing jaws. The water churns with force as the reptile asserts its dominance, dragging its prey deeper. Slowly, the python's resistance fades, its body limp in the crocodile's unforgiving grasp. Triumphant, the crocodile swims away with its lifeless prize, a chilling testament to its raw power. A dramatic underwater clash unfolds as an alligator thrashes a python in its jaws, sending shockwaves through the murky water. But the tables turn quickly. The python coils itself around the alligator with astonishing speed and strength. Locked in a brutal embrace, the two predators churn the water into a frenzy of movement and force. The python tightens its grip, constricting with lethal precision, while the alligator struggles to break free. It's a relentless battle for survival, where power and instinct collide beneath the surface. In the heart of the water, an alligator engages in a ruthless struggle with a writhing snake caught in its jaws. With violent jerks, it flips the snake from side to side, each movement more brutal than the last. The water splashes wildly as the predator clamps down repeatedly, crushing the serpent with bone-snapping force. The snake's movements fade, swallowed by the relentless power of the alligator. In moments, the serpent vanishes, conquered by nature's armored hunter. Amid the untamed wild, victory belongs to the relentless. Through thrashing waters and crushing jaws, we've witnessed the raw balance of predator and prey. These battles are not just survival, they're a reminder of nature's unforgiving beauty. Until the next encounter, the wild never sleeps.
Did you enjoy this video? Please let us know in the comments section down below. And don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. And please, turn on your notifications bell to get notified when we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.